Hey guys, it's Dylan. I'm coming to you sickly, dying, messy hair and all. I want to talk about wrestling because when do I not? I need to fix this. This is a tragic mess, just like Mariah Carey's performance, except my hair has hope. I feel like whenever WWE did any draft in their history of drafts, of course everyone is like always gonna ask what's better, Raw or SmackDown, and this is the first time where I'm a wrestling fan and there's a draft taking place as like I'm currently into wrestling. I didn't really like the idea of everyone being split up because there's so many storylines that wouldn't happen anymore, so many matches that wouldn't be possible to happen anymore. I am definitely starting to like the draft a lot more now, considering where I first started out, where I didn't like it at all. But today I wanted to answer the question 2016-2017 WWE's draft now, which is better, SmackDown or Raw? I honestly think this question is a pretty easy one to answer from my opinion, and I think it's SmackDown. Before you dislike the video, hear me out. I honestly think that SmackDown is better than Raw, and this is a prime example of quality trumps quantity, in my opinion. This quality trumps quantity is basically exactly how it sounds. The quality of whatever you do will trump how much you do it. For YouTube example, I know this is not the case, or well, for some YouTubers this is not the case, where quality trumps quantity. Like, that's great. You can post 8 YouTube videos within the span of 5 hours, but if they're all of you just eating hot Cheetos and breathing, they're gonna suck. So it doesn't matter how much you post. Like, for instance, Ryan Higa, he's starting to post more. When I like first subscribed to him, he didn't post as frequently as other YouTubers would do, but his YouTube videos, when they were posted, they were incredibly well thought out. They had a script. You see the behind the scenes on his vlog channel he does, they're very thought out. They take like a really long time to do it, and they do have special effects. So that's the thing. I'd rather be subscribed to a person who posts once a month but their YouTube videos are very good, as for someone who posts like twice a day and their quality is crappy. Now that's the thing I like about PewDiePie. That's the thing I love about PewDiePie, because a lot of people think that quantity trumps quality with Felix, but honestly I think it's the complete opposite. I think that he's found a balance. I think that he can post every single day, but he still puts hard like work into his videos. But back to wrestling. That's the thing. I feel like Raw is quantity and SmackDown Live is quality. Raw has almost all of my favorite wrestlers, if not all of my favorite wrestlers on Raw, except Dean and John Cena. So we have Roman, we have Roman Reigns, we have Seth Rollins, we have Chris Jericho, we have Kevin Owens, we have Sasha Banks, we have Charlotte Flair, we have Bayley, we have Kofi, Xavier, Biggie. I'm naming my favorites. Yeah, that's all I can think of so far, but those are my favorite wrestlers. Oh, and Enzo and Cass. Those are my favorite wrestlers, and they happen to all be on Raw. So you think this would be a good thing, because whatever, I think SmackDown gets 1, Raw gets 2, so Raw's obviously gonna get more people. So that, wow, that you would think, wow, this is great. They have Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley have so much more characters to develop. They have so many more people to develop storylines with. That's what you think. SmackDown has AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, which I mean I'm not big fans of, they're okay, and Dean Ambrose and John Cena, Randy Orton, they're okay. I mean, except John Cena. John Cena is a god. You would think that Raw would do better than SmackDown, because Raw is 3 hours, an hour longer than SmackDown. Raw has more people than it does with SmackDown. I think SmackDown's better than Raw because overall SmackDown has good storylines. Even though they have less characters, the characters know how to develop the heel turn or the face turn. It's actually interesting, and that doesn't make sense because they only have 2 hours and less amount of people. Raw has more people in an extra hour. Do you know how much you could do in an extra hour? You could do so much. You could develop so many more storylines. You could do mixed gender matches. You can do ladder match. You could do all this crap, but they keep on booking the same exact matches. That's what I think the problem is with Raw. Sasha and Charlotte, great, I love them, but after like a while it got pretty annoying. I just think that Raw books the same matches for way too long. They milk the matches for way too long. But you can build something else. Like, obviously I don't know how to run a TV show, but there should be like a week where you just listen to some of social media. Like, there should be a week where WWE listens to Wild Culture Wrestling. They listen to Adam from Wild Culture, because Adam from Wild Culture is a fan and he knows what we want. So just give us what we want and you will get high ratings. It's not rocket science. Like, Stephanie McMahon was complaining. She was so upset and disappointed at the Raw crowd because we didn't watch Raw and we watched SmackDown more, or more viewers tuned in for SmackDown. That's not our fault. That's yours for having crappy storylines. That's not our fault. Would you watch a snail race or a high-speed car chase? Raw or SmackDown? You would watch the freaking car chase. You would watch SmackDown. We are going to watch what we want to watch. And if Raw is crappy, that's so much more time for Raw to make mistakes in those 3 hours. That's so much more time. That's so many more seconds. A full extra hour. We could just turn the channel. SmackDown, they realized, Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac realized, if they have that little time, they need to captivate you. They need to grab you. They really need to grab you, and they did. That sounded weird. They really like grasped our attention, and that's obviously going to show with the views. So Stephanie, do not blame it on us because it's not our fault. It's yours. But yeah, so that's why I think SmackDown is better than Raw. Thank you guys for watching. Didn't think I was gonna ramble on for the song. But yeah, I'm sick, so sorry if my breathing, I'm just like the whole video, so